Good morning, Minami! Good morning, Sasaki! Did you change your hairstyle? You look amazing!
Good morning, Akishima!
Good morning, Mizuki. Did you have morning practice again? Great job!
Her name is Minami Akishima. She's a transfer student from abroad who joined our class earlier this year. She's the heiress of a large company, and she has stunning beauty. She's extremely smart and great with sports. She's got a calm, upright personality while she rides along with others well. And, well, she's a perfect human being. She's become the most popular person in our school in a matter of 6 months. She is my classmate, and...
Good morning, Morimura. Are you reading a book again? What are you reading?
Good morning, Akishima. It's a light novel. You've probably never heard of it.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt.
So, I, the guy who ended up being rude and cold towards such a popular girl, am Takumi Morimura. I'm one of the quiet kids in the corner of the classroom that you would find in any class. There is something unusual about me, but that isn't anything useful at school at all. Anyways, for some reason, fate maybe, Akishima, who ended up sitting next to me, still makes the effort to talk to me. But I've got my reasons, so I mostly ignore her. And if that's not possible, I respond like I did earlier. I try not to come off as too unpleasant, but, well, even if she doesn't mind, the people around us definitely do. Looking back, maybe if I just, acted like everyone else, it would have been easier to keep my distance. But I've already now committed to this approach, and it's too late to stop now. So today, once again, I pretend to be completely absorbed in my book. In reality, I'm about 50% fed up, 30% nervous, and 20% guilty, I guess.
Hey, Takumi! Do you not like Akishima?
No, not at all. I actually like her. I can't possibly dislike her when she's kind enough to talk to me, given her personality and appearance. It would be natural for me to end up immediately falling for her, hold a crush on her, and then end up taking her the wrong way, just like most stalkers do. Akishima has probably put in so much effort to be the way she is, except for her appearance and her bloodline. She's not only kind, but she's stern too. I truly admire her.
So, why do you keep a distance from her then?
It's because her personality is completely the opposite of mine, and... not sure if I should tell him. Well, I guess I don't mind telling Akira. Akira Nakamori here is my only friend who's been my friend since junior high, and I've told him about my past before. Also, it's because of my trauma. I want to stay distant from popular people.
Oh, about that, I don't know many details, but you must have been through a lot.
So, I've been hurt in the past, and that's also why I keep my distance from her. Also, she's a typical heroine personality, and I feel like I could get some manga ideas if I watch her from a distance.
Oh, I see. You're right. I've been looking forward to your new episode, so good luck with that.
Thanks. I'll try my best, both in business and in doujin. Akira is the only friend at school who knows about it, so I guess I feel comfortable talking to him. So now, what's unique about me is the fact that I've been creating manga. I uploaded what I created as a hobby on social media back when I was in junior high, and I got great feedback. Then I started to join social circles of manga creators, and a little after that, some editors had seen my creation, and so I've seamlessly made my debut as a professional manga artist. I haven't gotten my work serialized just yet, though.
I've known about it since your debut, but are you not gonna tell the others?
Well, I'm too shy for that. I don't plan on telling anyone.
Nah, well, since it's a RomCom, are you gonna be too shy to even name your titles?
Stop! It's gonna hurt me so badly! Don't you dare do it, okay? Don't!
Sounds like you're asking for it.
No!
I ended up discovering a shocking fact! My name is Minami Akishima. Hello. Huh? Am I acting like a different person? Yes, that's how much I'm surprised, and... I usually pretend to be a kind girl. I'm still an heiress of a CEO, after all, and I tend to stand out, so it's not so hard for me to make sure I look like a nice person. And along with what I make sure others don't find out about me, other than how I appear to others, is my hobby. I tell others that I enjoy reading books and watching movies. But most of what I read is manga, light novels, and anime. I enjoy general novels, but I primarily enjoy manga and anime. I love rom-com out of all genres. My favorite time of the day is after changing into my room, where as I lie down on my bed reading manga and watching anime. And having said that, I ended up overhearing Morimura and his friend's conversation. He is typically very cold to me, but it seems like he understands me better than others and acknowledges me. I've been curious about him both in good and bad ways, and I was so happy to hear his words. And something sad had happened to him in the past, and I'm worried that it sounded like he hasn't healed from that trauma. And that was when I found out the shocking truth. What? Manga? His friend said he's looking forward to new episodes. He said business and doujinshi and rom-com? To summarize, it sounds like he's been creating rom-com manga for a while now, and he has already made it to his debut. That alone tells me that he's a talented rom-com comic artist. Thank you very much. I love this. No way. I need to calm down. I can't possibly just ask him about it out of nowhere. He's already the type of person who wants to keep a distance from others, and it sounds like he has a trauma. Fortunately, it sounded like he has a certain level of affection for me. But it's dangerous for me to rely on that. If I were to ask him, "What do you create?" out of nowhere, things will turn out terribly. I wish I could do that, though. I'm sure it'll be easy to find out the truth if I were to use my dad's power, but I'm not sure if I should go that far. I'll wait for an opportunity as I observe him starting tomorrow, and I'll gradually shorten the distance he keeps from me. You can't run from me! But I'm getting all excited to get to know him when I discovered that he has a trauma. I ended up getting sad after I went home, and it's been a week now. I've been observing him, but he got me. After I continued to observe him, I ended up falling for him. I feel defeated. Is this what people say, he who hunts monsters becomes one? But I couldn't help it. He's such a hidden gem. He's not a very social person, but he tends to cherish his relationship with the few people he trusts. Also, he seems to be observant with others. He often helps others without turning it into a big deal. When he was playing soccer during PE, maybe he didn't want to stand out, but he was giving a great pass to others so many times. Wait, he's extremely good at it! So you would never notice it unless you're keeping a close eye on him, but there were so many surprising things about him. His appearance, too. If I were to take care of his sloppy hairstyle and his eyeglasses, I think he would be very handsome. This was how I had ended up completely falling for him. What should I do? I can't just approach Morimura knowing that he has a trauma. I wish he would talk to me instead. Maybe I should go to the library to switch up my mood. I heard there's a new book that they got today.
I feel like someone's been watching me recently, and whenever I look that way, Akishima is there most of the time. Could Akishima have a crush on me? Well, I'm not gonna be taking her the wrong way, but what is this? Maybe next time, when I clearly notice that she's watching me, I could just ask her straight up. But I don't think that Akishima would be here, so I could relax for now. Heard that there might be a new light novel that they got today. For the sake of my manga idea, I was hoping that I would get to read a rom-com that I haven't read yet. Ah, this one might be good. Maybe I can take a look here. Akishima?
Morimura?
Huh? Wait, why are you here? And is that book in your hand,
Oh, yeah, to tell you the truth, I like manga and light novels. Yep.
I see. Well, that's good for you. We all have freedom to enjoy anything we like.
Thanks! It's not like I was hiding anything, but I couldn't really tell others.
Yeah, it wasn't what I imagined you would read, but I think that's fine. It's not like you're causing trouble for anyone, so...
Yeah, right? Maybe if I have the chance to do so, I should be open about it.
Huh? The way she talks. If this were a video game, I feel like she has a higher affection level for me. But I think that I'm just thinking too much. Yeah.
Peek, peek.
She's staring at me as if she wants me to talk to her. Should I talk to her? yes or no? And so Akishima keeps on peeking at me. She's pretty much waiting for me to say something. Did I ever do anything to grab her attention? About how she seemed to have a higher affection level too. What is going on? I guess I'll ask her then. Akishima, you look like you want to say something to me, but what is it?
Huh? Oh, did I seem to be that way? Oh no!
That's so obvious. Akishima, you have an interesting personality.
Anyway, there's something I wanted to ask you. To tell you the truth, I overheard your conversation with Nakagawa the other day. Are you a manga artist?
Huh? Oh, I see. The conversation between me and Akira, I'm not sure which one, but I talked to him about my work when we were alone, and considering what Akishima enjoys that I just found out now, there's only one thing that she would want to ask.
Will you please tell me what you're creating?
I refuse.
Without even hesitation? But Nakagawa knows about it! Why not?
It's simply because I've known him for too long. I don't want people to find out that I create manga.
Oh, please tell me! If you don't tell me, I'm too curious. I can't fall asleep when it's not nighttime.
That is completely normal. Even if you throw a tantrum, I don't want to tell you. Hey, you're in my face! Others are gonna take this the wrong way!
I don't have a boyfriend, and I've never had one, so it's okay.
Really? That's a bit surprising.
I used to have a crush when I was in elementary school, but because of me, that person ended up in a terrible situation. And ever since then, I've been careful about it.
I'd somehow relate to that. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but what happened?
I have a picture of him in my phone. Do you want to see him? The boy in this picture saved me when I was being bullied, but because he did that, he ended up getting bullied, and he got hurt badly.
I see. I didn't know. Where is he now?
I think my parents would know, but I couldn't ask them. I want to apologize to him, but I don't even know what to say to him.
What's his name?
I used to call him Mikun, but he went to a different school, so I don't know his full name.
I see. Do you not have any way to find out who he was?
I'm sure my father would know who or where he is, but if I think about how he probably holds a grudge against me, I don't have the courage to ask. Wait, why am I telling you all this? I've never told anyone.
I asked you, but maybe you subconsciously wanted to talk about it with someone?
It's not fair that I'm the only one telling you about me. Morimura, you'd better tell me what you create.
What? That's a separate topic.
Oh, was that Minami's voice? Yes, I'll be right there. Oh, weren't you talking with someone? I couldn't hear what you were saying, though. Not at all. I was calling my family because no one was here. I see. Are you done? Did you guys need something from me? Oh, it's not like we needed anything, but we heard your voice. We wanted to ask if you wanted to join us, if you like.
I don't think Akishima would have been affected even if I were to have been spotted. I mean, I would have been in trouble. Maybe she was just being considerate so others wouldn't ask what we were talking about. Anyways, that was me. In the photo that Akishima showed me, the boy in that picture was me, for sure, when I was in elementary school. It wasn't just like I could relate to her somehow, it was actually about my past. And so Akishima was Mi-chan from back then. Now that I know, she does look exactly like her. I met Mi-chan, or Akishima, back then, back when I was in 4th grade. Back then, I was a part of the soccer club and I was quite well known. That day, I was on my way toward practice and I saved her when she was being bullied at the park by some other kids from another school. Ever since then, she started coming to support me during games, and we started calling each other Mi-chan and Mikun. And since she was supporting me, I practiced even harder. Whenever I played well, Mi-chan was excited. And that was why I practiced harder and harder. By the time I was in 5th grade, I'd become one of the best players on my team. But suddenly, I started to get bullied by my teammates all of a sudden, and I tried my best to resist it, but it only escalated. At the end, I ended up fracturing my bone, and, well, things were revealed to the adults. And because of the nature of the incident, the team itself was disassembled. After the incident, I moved out of town, and I heard that Michan also had transferred out too. I had an idea that the ringleader was jealous of Michan based on what he had said back then, but there were a few other things that I just didn't understand about it. It happened out of nowhere, and even our coach was taking part in it, but because of what I had just discovered, I had a feeling that I knew why. But I don't really care about those things. The problem is what I would do about it. Because of the trauma of the incident, I quit playing soccer. I started getting into a soccer manga instead. And then I got into other sports manga. I've been really good at it, so I started drawing, and that's how I became a RomCom manga artist. But how did it even happen? I somehow started creating RomCom manga after quitting soccer because of the emotional distress. I know, I don't really know what I'm saying, but it could be an interesting manga theme, I guess. Well, I started reading a RomCom that was in a sports magazine, and it started quite simply. So, the subject is whether I should tell Akishima about myself or not. But I can't possibly tell her. It sounded like Akishima's memory with Mikun had a bad ending, but she still cherishes it. And for me to squeeze into her memory and tell her that it was me, wouldn't I end up ruining her memories? She didn't even notice who I was as she talked to me about her memories, which tells me how much I've changed. I guess I won't tell her, for Akishima's sake, and for my sake, since I don't want Michan to be disappointed in me. I'll just keep a distance from her, as I always have. Yep. But then... why am I so sad about it? From the next day, I continued to keep a distance from Akishima as I planned to.
Good morning, Morimura. Will you please tell me about the light novel that you were reading the other day? What? Minami reads light novels? Yes, I never told anyone, but I'm actually into light novels and anime.
I'm going to keep a distance from her.
That's a little surprising, but that's cool. I like manga too. Right? So now, Morimura, will you tell me about the one you were reading and any other recommendations?
Huh? Well... No, I just need to brush her off. Brush her off, end the conversation, and then I'll keep my distance.
Oh, Morimura, do you know about rom-coms? Is there any rom-com that has a stronger taste of comedy that you recommend?
Takemi's recommendations? That's funny. In that case, do you recommend anything that has a funny battle scene?
So now, please, Morimura.
Sure. What was it that you guys wanted a recommendation on again? Hey, let me keep a distance from her! Despite my decision from yesterday, I couldn't keep a distance from her. In fact, I didn't get any alone time until after school. Just as she did in the morning, she would surround me with her classmates before joining in the conversation. She's clever. She seems to have chosen the right people to send, too. They all seem to be curious about the topic, so I can't even complain about it. And why is Akira taking a part in this? Well, maybe he thinks that this will be for my sake, and that's why he took part in this. Whenever I was surrounded by my classmates, he was smiling. Whenever Akishima talked to him, he was smiling even more. What kind of perspective is that? You're acting like my father! I'm not sure if this is going as Akishima planned, but I hate that I don't dislike this. No, I cannot let her do this to me. I'm gonna make sure that I keep my distance from her starting tomorrow. Based on today, I know how she's gonna play this game. I know what to do starting tomorrow. For the sake of my peace, and for the sake of Akishima's beautiful memory, I need to make sure that I keep my distance from her. Takemi Morimura fled. However, others stayed ahead of where he went. She sent multiple classmates to come and tell me how much they enjoyed the recommendations that were made yesterday. I mean, I can't just ignore them. I recommend those books, so I'm curious what they would say. I feel like she's staying ahead of every action I take. Maybe Akira is leaking information. After that, she continued to shut down all of my escape routes. For example, if I were to help the teacher with something, then she would confidently praise me for helping. Akishima was acting as if she was bringing me into everyone's attention, and she's been gradually shortening the distance between us. Akishima and Akira seemed to have worked together, and I started to become popular in our classroom, and that was how I've been surrounded by everyone's friendliness, so much that an introvert couldn't even escape. She'd gradually come closer to me, and she would use different tricks to show her care for me. I feel like a wild animal getting tamed, but the worst part is that I don't dislike it at all. This week was tiring. It was a huge change, but I guess I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it, but the change was so drastic that I feel tired. Well, today's the last day of the week. I'll refresh myself by enjoying the event on Sunday. Is that Akishima? And I believe those guys are from the class next door?
Why do I deserve to have you guys tell me that? Well, we say this for your sake.
Is this conversation... Don't tell me.
Things went so well this week. It was great that I got to pull Nakagawa to be on my side. I've been telling others how Morimura is a wonderful person, and I'm making more people who have a great impression on him. By doing so, not only does it make it easy for me to shorten my distance from him, but I'll get to protect Morimura.
Akishima, do you have a moment?
What is it?
Look, we wanted to tell you to stop dealing with that introvert.
Why do I deserve to have you guys tell me that? Well, we say this for your sake.
I knew that these types of people would spawn. I'm glad that I was ahead of it.
Why do you keep caring about that introvert?
That's right. That introvert doesn't deserve you. You should stop.
And you've been caring for him, but he's shameless enough to try to keep a distance from you.
Right? He's such an eyesore. If anything, we could eliminate...
You guys are displeasing. Will you please cut it out?
Huh? Akishima?
So you're asking me if it's fine for you to bully him because you don't like him, right? No, that's not what we meant.
It's for your sake.
How is this in my sake? Besides, who are you guys to point things out about who I choose to be friends with? Even my parents won't point things out about my social circle. Oh, calm down. We were just... I can't be calmer. I'm just asking you guys questions. There's someone who saved me from my old days who said that, and they ended up hurting someone so important to me. Because of me, someone I loved had ended up hurt, and because of that, I don't get to see that person anymore. I don't even get to apologize. So, if you're going to say anything like that, you're my enemy. Are you ready to do this? Enemy? I mean, I wouldn't have known if this were to happen a little while back, but Moriyama has a lot of people on his side now. If I were to tell others about what you just said, I wonder which one of you will be eliminated.
What? We were just,
If you promise me that you'll never show your faces to me again, I'll consider letting you go. What would you like me to do? We promise. We're so sorry. I can gradually spread a rumor about this later on, and I could perhaps prevent others from doing the same. I told them that I'd consider letting them go, and after consideration, I'll take advantage of them. I can't let anything that happened to Mikun happen again. This week is ending with a bad taste, but overall, things are looking positive. This Sunday, I'll get to participate in an event for my first time. I'll switch up my mood and enjoy it.
So, you ended up walking into that scene and you're being insecure about your decision?
well, I guess.
Is this something that you should be bringing up during an event?
We're currently at a doujinshi event. Since it's been a while since I've been to an event, we are dressed up. Since I didn't get to join the large summer event because I had other plans, I couldn't miss out on this one. I've sold out, and I'll just greet people that I know and handle my fans.
How is it that you create popular romance manga when you're so bad at romance?
That's mean. Creation and real romance aren't even on the same spectrum. Since Akito was free and he was kind enough to come and help me sell my manga, I decided to talk to him about it. Akishima seemed to be quite upset still about the past, and it almost sounded like we were burdening him. So maybe she'll feel better about it if we were to tell her that I'm not upset with her. I was starting to wonder if I should talk to her about it.
So, why is it that you're not telling her that you're the guy in her memory?
Well, I changed a lot since then. I feel like I would ruin her memories, you know?
Is that how it goes? Akishima likes manga. You are a manga artist and you're her former crush. Why would you not tell her?
In that case, I'll try to. You know how there are female comedians who'd be really tough on themselves physically to make other people laugh?
Yeah, I actually enjoy watching those people as long as they're not too classless.
And what if that female comedian turned out to be a beautiful older lady that you used to have a crush on when you were little?
I'm sorry, but I'll have mixed feelings.
Right? Even if you like them both, your feelings could get ruined if you realize they're the same person.
I get that now, I guess, but then will you agree with me if I were to tell you not to tell her? And based on how you just reacted, there's only one thing you could do. You're fortunately in a situation where it's easy for you to tell her. Maybe you should talk to her as you stay careful with how she reacts?
I guess you knew exactly what to tell me since you're the traitor who took her side without me knowing about it.
But it didn't turn out badly, did it? You might as well appreciate me for it.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Morrison?
Oh, yeah, I'm Morrison?
I've been such a huge fan of yours ever since you were posting your first creation on social media.
Seriously?
May I please have your autograph? Oh? Is that you? Nakagawa? Why are you here?
I was just helping out.
Akishima got carried away with Akira, and she didn't notice me. I'm so glad that I dressed up today. I'll try my best to get away without showing her myself.
What? Are you helping Mr. Morrison out? What? Wait, is that you, Morimura? So, Morrison was Morimura!
She found me.
She knew that you were a manga artist, but I'm surprised that she never noticed it based on your pseudonym.
I never thought such a coincidence would happen. My crush happens to be my favorite manga artist. Are you really Mr. Morrison? You're the creator of Living Under the Same Roof with an Angel. My twin stepsister maids won't leave me alone. And the model I saved is obsessed with me, and so am I?
Please stop saying out loud all my titles.
Ah, so it really hurts you, huh?
Oh, you look like someone I know when you have your bangs up. Wait, are you Mikun?
She found out who I was.
Found out? So, are you really Mikun?
And I dug myself deeper into a hole.
I'll go and clean up the booth, so you guys can go somewhere and talk about it, okay?
Let me confirm, Morimura. You're Mr. Morrison, and you're also Mikun?
Yeah, that's right.
Putting the manga aside, why were you hiding that you were Mikun?
I've changed a lot since then, and I didn't want to ruin your memories.
I see. So now... May I please have your autograph, Mr. Morrison?
Right now? I didn't think that that's where our conversation was going. I mean, I'll give it to you, though.
Really? Oh my god, a drawing too? Why would you go out of your way to do that for me?
I mean, it's not like you're gonna complain about it. It's important for me to take care of my fans.
You're being too kind, but you should do it at the right time and place.
Anyways, I'm really sorry that I didn't tell you. Here's the autograph.
No, I'm not mad. I was just surprised. Thanks for the autograph. It'll be my family treasure.
I'm not sure if it should be your family treasure.
I could spend at least 5 hours talking about my love for Mr. Morrison's creations.
Stop.
Morimura. No, Mikun. I'm very sorry about what happened back then.
That wasn't your fault, Akishima. Those guys were just jealous of you.
No, I discovered this later on, but there was another reason.
Really? And that's how she started telling me about what happened back then. The club team back then had Akishima's father's employees' sons as part of the members. And that person had tried to get Akishima close to their child somehow and plotted the whole scheme. And they tried to eliminate me since I was getting in the way. He brought out a few adults, including the coach, to get his scheme executed. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I've been wondering about how the coach was taking part in it, and how the team got disassembled. So even the adults were bullying a kid. That's terrible.
It was all because of me. Because of what happened, you ended up quitting soccer.
No. I quit playing soccer not because I was bullied. What traumatized me wasn't the bullying. It was how everyone around me ended up becoming my enemy. It was critical for me not being able to trust those around me to continue playing team sports. Those guys were terrible people to have done what they did, so sooner or later the trust relationship would have been ruined.
But if only I had never existed, nothing would have happened to you.
If you never existed, I would have never practiced so hard, and I would have quit either way.
Oh, Mikun.
It would have turned out the same way, so, Michan, it wasn't your fault. No matter what the reason was, it was the perpetrator's fault, okay?
So, does that mean you're not holding any grudges against me?
Not at all. I really did like you back then, and I cherish those memories to this day.
Oh, Mikun! I really liked you back then too!
Thanks. So please don't say that you shouldn't have existed back then, okay?
Okay, and so, Mikun, no, Morimura.
Yeah? What is it, Akishima?
I like you, Morimura. Not because you're Mikun, and not because you're Mr. Morrison.
Thanks. I already knew, though.
What? Why?
You said it earlier. You said your crush happens to be your favorite manga artist.
Did I really say that?
Oh, so you didn't say that on purpose. Anyways. I like you, Akishima, but I've only been looking for ways to keep a distance from you. So, can we start out by being friends?
Yes, of course, Morimura.
As Akishima smiled and responded to me, she was truly beautiful, and I couldn't get my eyes off of her. I told myself that I would never want to make her cry for the rest of my life again.
What's the matter, Morimura?
Huh? Well, you know, I was just curious what the coach or the ringleader from back then is doing now. I know that it's an obvious way to switch the subject, but it's not like I'm lying. I am curious about them.
Oh, about those people. They're still alive, in a way.
What?
Since those people ended up losing their jobs, my father decided to refer them to a job. So they're still alive in a way in the corner of this society, so don't worry.
Yes, ma'am. I guess I didn't think about it any further. Anyways, I'll never do anything to make her cry for the rest of my life. And this time, for sure. Yep. It's been 3 years since then. Good morning, Minami.
Yep. Good morning, Takumi. Did you finish work last night?
Took me until dawn, but I'm done. After that incident, we decided to start being friends. But it seemed like there was someone who was always secretly watching over Minami at all times. And that person had made a report, and my parents were alerted too. By Sunday of the following week, we all gathered for a meeting, and I went to the restaurant as I was scared of what was going to happen. I was told that everyone else was already there when I entered the restaurant, and as I thought, I'd already failed. But in the private room, my parents and Minami's parents were having a fun conversation. Seemed like they already knew each other because of the past incident, and Minami's father had profusely apologized for what had happened back then. He also asked me to take great care of his daughter. And that's how we started out with an engagement rather than a friendship. After we graduated from high school, we naturally moved in together, and things are going a lot more smooth than I expected. Thanks for breakfast, Minami. I know you have classes early today, so I'm sorry.
Don't worry, it's the least I could do. Takumi, what's your plan today?
My earliest class got cancelled, so I'll get to start late. I'll take some rest before I head to school, okay?
That's great, but you need to take it easy. You're juggling work and college.
Thankfully, I've been getting a lot of jobs to handle as a manga artist, and I attend the same college as Minami. Things can get tough sometimes, but don't worry, I'll make sure that I get both done perfectly, just so I can propose to you confidently in the future.
Okay, I'll be looking forward to that.
I don't think that I'll get to let my guard down for the rest of my life, but even then, just so I can continue to watch her smile by my side, I want to give it all my best.